over a month left to go in baseball. It's time for your studs to get hot and carry you to a fantasy championship. Hey there, how are ya? Shehadi here for CBSSports.com. Welcome to Fantasy Matchup here in Week 21. Well, just 5 weeks left in the fantasy season, and there's a couple of players getting hot at exactly the right time as they try to make their case for the postseason hardware. Quentin isn't a rookie, but it's hard to think of a player who has had a bigger breakout season than the White Sox left fielder. With a month and a half left in the season, Quentin already has more than 2.5 times the amount of home runs he had in his first 2 years combined with Arizona. His bat just so powerful, pitchers gave up on trying to keep him in the park, and they turned to trying to get him off the plate. Quentin was the first player since 1920 to get hit by a pitch in 5 straight games. Pretty impressive. But all the boo-boos gave his manager, Ozzie Guillen, reason enough to rest Quentin for 2 games in Week 20. But the cut and playing time has not affected Quentin in the least. Quentin returned to the lineup and also returned to the ice bath, getting hit for a 6th straight game in his first game back, adding to his league-leading total of 20. But he's also added to his major league leading home run total. He has 7 homers in just 15 games this month for a grand total of 35. He's got a batting average up around 300 and is a legitimate candidate for AL MVP in his first season as a full-time player. And Quentin's teammate Alexi Ramirez is making a strong case for Rookie of the Year in his first year of baseball in the United States. The Cuban defectee has been swinging a hot stick in the month of August. For the first-place Sox, he's had 4 RBI in each of his last 2 games, showing a lot of power from a pretty weak position. With Evan Longoria's season just about over in Tampa Bay, Ramirez has the inside track at the AL Rookie of the Year. Houston's Carlos Lee was definitely going to pick up some votes when it came to National League Most Valuable Player, but with a broken pinky finger, he has been sidelined since August 9th, and he'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks after undergoing surgery. The Astros, who've poked their head above the 500 mark on the season, they didn't skip a beat without their best hitter, Ty Wigginton, has been able to pick up where Lee left off. Well, Wigginton is in the middle of a 15-game hit streak and is hitting at a .497 clip in that span. Wigginton only had 9 home runs before the streak started, but has added 7 to give him a respectable amount of 16, with 17 of his 43 RBI coming during that time as well. Wigginton wasn't the only one hot. In the state of Texas, Ian Kinsler has been doing it all year long. He was on an 8-game hitting streak before he went to the disabled list with a sports hernia and could be heading for season-ending surgery. Kinsler hurt himself in the field on Sunday and will be examined by a doctor in Dallas on Tuesday. Surgery will end Kinsler's best season so far, hitting .319 with 18 home runs and 71 RBI. And things are cooling off in Anaheim. The Angels still have the best record in baseball, but have come back to earth a little bit, especially since the heart of their order combined to go 0 for 31, that is, in a series loss to Cleveland. Vlad Guerrero, Torrey Hunter, Howie Kendrick, they didn't get 1 hit in losing 2 of 3 to the Tribe. Guerrero and Hunter did get 3 hits Monday night in Tampa, but it wasn't good enough. The Angels fell to the Rays 6-4. The teams seem to be falling to the Rays lately. Well, hitters are done. Pitchers are next. Are you coming back? Hope so. Hi guys, welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about some players making a run at postseason awards, and there aren't a lot of players in baseball history who have racked up more hardware than Greg Maddux. The 8-time All-Star has 4 Cy Young Awards to his name to go along with 17 Gold Gloves. He'll take all those accolades north to the LA Dodgers, who acquired the future Hall of Famer for the 2nd time in 3 years. Maddux went 6-3 down the stretch for the Dodgers in 2006, helping them earn the National League wildcard. Maddux is only 6-9 on the year, but has won 3 of his last 4 starts for the lowly Padres. CC Sabathia might get some votes for National League Cy Young, even though he didn't start the year there. Of course, he started in Cleveland. It's hard to argue his dominance since joining the senior circuit. Monday night was more of the same for Sabathia, as he started off Week 21 with yet another complete game victory. Just another day at the ballpark for him. Sabathia is now 8-0 since making the move with 5 complete games. He has now won 11 straight decisions dating back to his days in Cleveland. Andy Sonestein isn't going to be winning the American League Cy Young Award, but he continues to break ground in Tampa Bay's groundbreaking year. He has won his last 3 decisions to tie the franchise record set by Scott Kazmir a year ago for wins with 13. Sonestein still has a month and a half left to pick up more W's. Aaron Harang set and matched his career best wins total the last 2 years with the Reds, winning 16 games in both 2006 and 2007. Now he's tied his career high with 13 losses. Harang has given up 8 runs in each of his last 2 starts and hasn't seen the end of the 5th inning since June. Harang's record now has dropped to 3-13 on the season and is tied for the National League lead in losses with Barry Zito. Well, as for me, I'm out, but you know where to go for your fantasy baseball needs. That's right, keep it here on CBSSports.com.